In this video, we are going to discuss a very important question on seating arrangement, and this question will be helpful for you for if you are preparing for NTPC, SSC, CUET, ITBP, banking, NDA or any other such competitive exam where logical reasoning is a part of the syllabus. So the question is, 8 friends G, H, I, J, N, O, P and Q are seated in a straight line but not necessarily in the same order. H sits second to the right of O. O sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. So if we plot this, we can assume that O is sitting at the extreme corner and H is sitting second to the right of O. The question further reads that only 3 people sit between H and N. So if we assume this is already H, so 3 people sit between H and N. So N is going to be at the fourth spot from N. I sits third to the left of J and only 2 people sit between J and G, where P is not an immediate neighbor of N. So when we plot this, we get this as our final seating arrangement. So I is sitting third to the left of J, and because P is not an immediate neighbor of N, so P has been placed here, and there are 2 people between J and G, that is Q and N. So Q has not been mentioned anywhere in the question, so obviously this vacant spot will be occupied by Q. So this is the final seating arrangement that we get, and based on this we have a set of questions to answer. Let's have a look at the questions now. The first question is, who amongst the following is the person seated at the extreme right end of the line? So as you can see on your screen, G is the person who is seated on the extreme right. So our answer to this part would be option E, that is G. The second question says, who amongst the following sits exactly between J and G? So between J and G, we have Q and N. So our answer will be option D, N and Q. The next question reads, what is the position of P with respect to N? So if this is P and this is N, P is going to be first, second, third to the left of N. So third to the left, that means option A is our answer to this question. The fourth question says, based on the given arrangement, which of the following is true with respect to Q? So first let us identify where is Q. This is Q. So only 2 persons sit between Q and N. So if we look at Q and N, there are no 2 persons sitting here. So obviously option A is wrong. 2 persons sit to the right of Q. To the right of Q. So are 2 persons sitting to the right of Q? Yes, that seems to be correct. So most probably B should be the correct answer, but we'll still check with the other options. None of the given options is true. This we can't say. Both I and G are immediate neighbors of Q. So for Q, the immediate neighbors are J and N. So that is false. P sits to immediate right of Q. P sits to immediate right of Q. That is also false because N is there to the immediate right of Q. So option B is the correct answer. The last part of the question is, how many persons are seated between P and G? So between P and G we have 1, 2 and 3. So that means 3 is the correct answer, that is option B. So you might get these kind of questions in different competitive exams, and yes, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, post your comments in the comment section and subscribe to our channel if not done yet.